Hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe. It's Friday. We are just a couple days away from the matchup of the number 1 and the number 2 overall picks, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Houston Texans, coming to town. It feels like it's been forever since we had a game, but, had the bye week. And we're here. We're here upon the eve of, not eve exactly, but getting close to that eve of the Carolina Panthers game. If you haven't already done so, let me just start the video by saying this. Register to win this jersey right here. We are giving away this jersey because we know that it's tough being a Panthers fan this year. We said that we're going to do stuff, giving away stuff every single week. Once a month, we're going to give away a jersey. This month, we're giving away the Bryce Young jersey that you see there on the screen. The link is in the description if you want to win that. Again, it's real easy. The link is in the description. You can register to win that jersey, in which we're going to give away this Sunday when the Carolina Panthers take on the Houston Texans. What a better day to win the Bryce Young jersey. So as we get prepared for this matchup against the Houston Texans, myself and Andre Cassidy on Sunday at 11 a.m. will do our pregame show that you love, that is very informative. Latest injuries, transactions, what to look for on both sides of the ball, and also very excited that back on that pregame show, none other than Panther Nation Podcast, Rashad, one half of Panther Nation Podcast, will be joining us again back in the saddle with us this Sunday at 11 a.m. So check that out. So that's when we'll go into a lot more detail. But for today, really just want to go over a few things of interest and then go over the latest injury report. But also, we have some members out there, and I always got to give some love to the members that come on the channel. And that would be Chris Mack. You see, anytime a member comes on, they have that special little seal, verified logo. I don't know what you want to call it, but they have some special identification marks. Chris Mack is one of our members, and he says, "What's up, Chris? I'm ready to see how the offense starts this game and how Thomas calls third down." So, yeah, I'll get into more of it Sunday, but I feel like we have so many other things going against us that the Thomas Brown change may not be enough. It's going to be welcome to see, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get us that first victory, even though it's a victory that I really want to have. I really look forward to coming on and saying, we won, but, we'll see. So, again, register to win that Bryce Young jersey. I'm going to put up on the screen one more time. When you register to win this jersey, it also helps us get closer to our 10,000 subscribers. That's something that is our goal this season, getting to 10,000 subscribers. So please consider doing that and hit the thumbs up button if you're watching this video. All right, injuries. Not a reason that we've been losing, but certainly something that has been going against us all season long. And we get a few guys back, we lose a few guys. So let's go ahead and take a sneak peek at this injury report for this week. Safety Von Bell is going to be out with his quadricep injury. Wide receiver Laviska Shenault, he is still out with an ankle. So those two guys are definitely out. Laviska and Von Bell are both going to be out this week. Laviska, man, he got hurt about 2 weeks ago with that ankle injury, and it looks like it's probably going to be some more time. Definitely will be not playing this weekend against the Houston Texans. Rest of these guys are questionable, and I'm going to give you my opinion on whether or not these guys will play. Linebacker Frankie Louvu is questionable with a hip injury, but Louvu has said himself, and you can kind of count on Louvu. He's not a captain yet. I wonder if he's going to be a captain next year on this team, if he's still with us. But nevertheless, Frankie Louvu said, yeah, I'm playing versus Houston. Offensive tackle Taylor Moton, questionable with the knee. Taylor has not missed a game his entire NFL career, so don't count on that happening this Sunday versus the Houston Texans. Free safety Xavier Woods dealing with a hamstring, questionable. Now, coach said that he's been trending up, so he feels, like that's a pretty fair possibility for him to be playing. Xavier Woods, that is. And then linebacker Brian Burns dealing with an elbow. Brian Burns was not at practice today. Coach explained that he has been getting evaluated by the doctors for that injury. Doesn't know if he's going to play. Trade deadline is coming pretty soon. Coach was asked about Brian not playing and is it related to the trade deadline. He said no. I'll just let you guys fill in the comments what you think about that situation right there. Brian Burns, again, got an elbow injury yesterday. Said something happened during practice, or actually a couple days ago. Got on the injury report yesterday and then wasn't at practice today on a Friday. Listed as questionable. All right, let's continue to move on. We got outside linebacker Camus Gruger-Hill, and Camus is questionable this weekend, dealing with an illness. So there's your full injury report for this week versus the Houston Texans. Gonna get through just a few comments before I get out of here. Tim Estes, man of the people, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Tim. Appreciate you joining me today. Travis Williams, hey buddy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I got a burst of energy. I don't know if you guys can hear it in me. It's been some tough days, some long hours, but you know, I just got a burst of energy. So I'm sharing it with you all. Doing very good. Thank you for asking. Keep doing your thing and holding it. And you guys know I've been struggling a little bit, right? Some of the broadcasts will be like 9, 10 o'clock at night, but yeah, I'm not gonna miss a beat. I love what I do. I love the support that I get from you all. I know it's been a slow week-ish for us, but trust me, we're back up and running, full strength, and the show Sunday is going to be an indication of that with the full 3-man cast for that pregame show, and got some special guests that we're lining back up like you all have loved and gotten used to. So look for those special guest announcements to be coming pretty soon. Appreciate you there. And let's see. Mark Burke said this, not me. Mark Burks says Burns has a trade block injury. Man, the saga continues as the world turns. Not sure how to read that comment there from Bezel Dwarf. And Arthur Lee Mitchell says Burns not getting traded. Do I think he'll get traded? I drink my water to think about it. I don't know. I feel like if he gets traded, it's going to be a disappointing trade. Because I feel like right now, we ain't playing with house money. Everybody knows we're trying to figure out how to get this team in some kind of positive direction, and we need help. But we're also 0-6, and it's really hard to say any player is great when you're 0-6, even if they are great, right? Like if Brian Burns was getting, I don't know, he'd have to be getting an insane amount of performance and production for people to really pay attention to him and say, but when you're on a terrible team, when you're a team that has not won, you just know that team does not have any negotiating power with you, and they need you. So I feel like that's the thing that's going on the most with Brian Burns. If he gets traded, I feel like it's not going to be something that we get anywhere near what the Rams were offering us last year, and then a lot of people are going to be disappointed. So it just may be better to hold on to him, maybe get a little momentum as we play the second half of the season, though we're not yet through the first half, but we're almost there, and then see if his value can go up based on that. Let's see who we got here. Shane White, Burns to play, elbow not that serious. That does beg the question of like, what exactly is the injury to the elbow? That does beg the question, Shane. I will definitely say that. Mark Burke says it's good business in this moment right now, but I think he should, if we're offered any first round in 24, that wide receivers and O-line territory will be even later. So before I get out here, a few things that I want to talk about. Actually meant to say these at the beginning. Here's a did you know. Did you know? You ready for a did you know? You may have heard this by now. Carolina Panthers are defeated. They have not won a game yet this season. The Charlotte Hornets are undefeated. They have not lost a game this season. So, for the first time ever, our beloved Charlotte Hornets have gotten a win in a season prior to the Carolina Panthers getting a win. And today is October the 27th. Their first game was back on September the 10th. They had a slight head start. Now, of course, they only play once a week. They've had 6 chances at it. Kind of unfortunate, right? But that is the case. Speaking of trades, Dante Jackson has been rumored in some trades. He said he spoke with Scott Fitterer, and Fitterer basically said, hey, don't pay any attention to any of that. Just go out there and focus on beating Houston. Of course, that's what you would want to say. And on that injury report, you didn't see Austin Corbett. He's going to play. You did not see Chandler Sabala. He's going to play, but Throckmorton will start at left guard and not Chandler Sabala. Okay, so that gets everybody up to date and ready for this game versus the Houston Texans. I hope that you'll be sure to join us this Sunday at 11 a.m. Again, it will be myself, Andre Cassidy, and Rashad of Panther Nation Podcast on that pregame show at 11 a.m. All right, everybody, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you Sunday live from Bank of America Stadium. I'm Chris Jenkins. For Charlotte Vibe, I'm Chris Jenkins. Thank you all so much for watching.